Hi everyone, it's Sherry here. Today I'll be doing an unboxing of the Instant Pot ice cream maker. So let's get it out of the box. Now I'm not going to be doing a review today. I'm just unboxing, going over the setup. So when I do decide to make something with this, I'll already know the workings of the machine. They sent some cute little stickers you can stick on there or give them to your kids or grandkids. I'm not going to put it on my machine. Everything that you need to know is going to be in this manual. It tells you the do's and don'ts, which I'll have. Don't stick your fingers in it while it's going, stuff like that. It gives the part list. So what we have is we have the motor here, and if you're going to wash your machine, you need to take this off because you can't get the motor wet. Then you have the lid and your add-in flap to mix in your chocolate chips or whatnot. Then down below you have your paddle to mix the ice cream with. This is the bowl here where you put your ice cream in to mix it, or your base to mix it. And then underneath the bowl is the chilling plate. Now what's really nice about this and why I wanted this one, I have a really nice attachment to my Bosch Universal Plus mixer that I made several different types of ice cream, and it worked good. My ice maker in my refrigerator isn't working, and I had to buy big bags of ice, and then I had to make sure that I wanted to use a lot of the ice, which I did. I made six different kinds of ice cream for my kids' blindfold taste test with the ice cream like I do every year. I'll leave that link down below. Dave bought this for me for our anniversary because I wanted it because it does not use ice. You can just spur the moment, or you don't have to chill your base or anything. You just get your stuff together, throw it in there. In about 30 minutes, then you have your nice cold ice cream. So half an hour before you watch your movie, you can get this made up, and then you can eat ice cream while you're watching your movie. So that's why I really wanted this, because it's more simple. So no chilling and having to fight with the ice and the rock salt. It's going to be quicker. It also comes with 2 rolling ice cream scrapers if you want to do the rolled ice cream. You've seen where they have the big round thing, and then you scoop it to make the ice cream. You can do that on this one too as well. I don't think I'm going to make it. I think I'm just going to make regular ice cream out of this. So in this manual, it explains your control panel. You have your cancel or stop button. You have your decrease in your time. You have your display of your time. You have your increase of your time. And you have your start and pause button here. You also have your preset buttons: ice cream, gelato, rolled ice cream, sorbet, non-dairy, and your mix-ins. All right, I'm just going to go a quick setup. You need to wash everything before you use it. You want to make sure it's on a level surface. You plug it in, the display will come on, and then the display will go off, ready for you to pick one of your preset. It explains how to set all of this all up. Like I said, I'm not going to do any of that right now. I will do that when I make my ice cream. And of course it'll tell you how to put your everything on there, like put your lid on and put your bowl in, put your motor on, all in here. Valuable information. It does have a beep when it's done. You can leave the beep on, or you can turn the sound off. If you want to turn the sound off, you would push your up and down button for 5 seconds, and it'll come up with either S on or S off for your sound. So in here it will tell you what these preset buttons do and how long it mixes and how long it churns, your minimum time that you would do it and the maximum time that it would do it, and the keep cool time. It's all listed right here so you know what to expect when you hit one of those preset buttons. Like most ice cream makers, when it's done churning, it's going to be like soft serve consistency. You can eat it right away, or if you like a firmer ice cream, put it in a container and freeze it for a little bit until it's firm. If you have a mix that is heated up like your custard type ice creams, after you cook that on the stove, chill it first. Don't put your hot stuff in here. It should be chilled. After your ice cream is all done churning, it will click into the keep cool stage. You can eat your ice cream then, or you can keep it cool until the display runs down, and if you need more time for it to stay cool, you just use your up button for that. For your mix-ins, you use this button and you have already added your chocolate chips, and so it's all churning together. It's mixing it in. They suggest that you add your mix-ins while it's churning. Then that way it mixes it up and it won't sink to the bottom if you add it towards the end of your churning. If you want to add your mix-ins during the cooling stage, they suggest using the mix-in for that. Okay, it gives you the tips and tricks on your mix-ins, on aeration and churning and that type of stuff to make your ice cream the best. It explains how you do the rolled ice cream. It tells you how to do the mix program, and it gives you several recipes. Easy ice cream, the custard where you cook it, then you'd have to chill it before you put it in. You sorbet using juice, your dairy-free ice cream if you're lactose intolerant, your rolled ice cream, and then at the end it tells you how to clean it and how to store it. It's very, very heavy. I'm not sure where I'm going to store it yet. Also has a troubleshooting guide, which is good to know. It'll give you an error code if the lid's not fitting on there right. And if you need replacement paddles, it gives you the model number for that. And like most appliances, it tells you not to set it on the stove or near any open or hot burner or even the oven. I don't know why you'd put it in your oven, but that's what it says. This is made by Instant Pot, by the way. And Instant Pot is a very well-known, good company, so I think this will be good. Again, Dave bought this for me for our anniversary, number 12, and I'm excited to make him some ice cream. Until next time, this is Cooking with Sherry. Recipe deals for easy meals. Please like, subscribe, and share. This is Cooking with Sherry. Until we meet again.